Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is Neo. In this video, I am working on myself again. I wanted a new set, a shorter set, just because I had to use my hands for something. And the longer nails that I had were just a little bit in the way, but they will be coming back. So I have about this medium length set. They're the same tips, I just filed down to the clear base layer, reshaped, and then now I'm prepping to backfill that clear layer. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm going in with the Mia Secret system, the prep system, so the dehydrator, the primer, and then a coat of the Young Nails Protein Bond, only pretty much on the area where I need to do the backfill, where my natural nail is exposed. After that, I'm gonna go in with the Young Nails Core Clear as my base layer. I always do this, especially on myself, just because it's easier to file down to that clear layer. And then we'll get started on this really pretty and simple design. So one of the nails, actually, when I was filing down, I filed a little too hard on the tip and it came off. It kind of broke, so I had to replace, I think it was this finger or the middle finger, I'm not sure. But on all the fingers, I'm just adding a very, very thin layer of clear acrylic. It might have been that middle finger there. But yeah, I'm just adding a nice small bead of clear acrylic around or over the entire natural nail plate or wherever my new growth is exposed, and then dragging it down to the tip. I think it's nice to drag it to the tip as well, so that when you are going back in to change your design, then you're not damaging the actual tip like I did when I was taking off my design. But yeah, I think that that's helpful too. But you have to make sure that the tip is very thin, because you want to build up your shape appropriately with whatever color acrylic you're going to use, and then maybe a capping acrylic, and you don't want the nails to be overly thick, I would know. So yeah, that's just what's happening here. And that's what both hands are looking like. I'm only showing one hand in this video, but I am working on both hands. I'm not left-handed, so working on that other hand is, you know, interesting and difficult, and I get into weird positions to get it done, so I don't think it's important to record that hand because, you know, it's gonna be really crazy. But I'm going in with a sugar and cream nail plate color. It's called Bear. It's really pretty. It's a sheer color, and it's kind of like the natural nail color, but sheared out. It's just a pretty kind of nudie pink with a little bit of white in it. Yeah, it's really pretty. So I'm applying that on all of the nails except for the ring finger. One thing that I will say that I would have done differently doing this set is I laid this Bear color a little too thick. I was applying it as though it was going to be the only color on the nails, and I decided later to add another color, like an ombre, towards the tip. So it kind of made the tips of the nails very thin. Like, as you can see, as I'm applying this color on its own, the thickness is perfect for if you're just going to do a very thin clear cap, or even if you don't want to clear cap. But then I went in with a tip color and then clear capped again, so the nails came out slightly thicker. So if you are working a design where you're adding applying multiple layers of colored acrylic or acrylic in general. I think it's just best to work in thin, maybe paint-like layers. So that's something that I would definitely fix. And you know, it's all about growth. So that's what's happening here. I'm just working this bare color on all of those nails. So for the tips of the nails, I wanted something a little bit pretty and soft. As you can see, I've got some glitter swatches on my blue napkin. I'm going in with the Red Acrylics Tulip. It is a really gorgeous color, and it's really deceiving because in the pot, it just looks like mostly white acrylic with like tiny little flecks of something, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous, kind of like a pink glitter, but it's not chunky glitter. It's more like those halo pieces of, I don't know, plastic or whatever that are chopped up really finely, but they really do have a lot of pigment in those glitter pieces. So I'm just ombreing them from the tip down. At first I wanted it to be fairly sheer, so on this pinky finger I'm not adding a lot, but as you can see on the ring finger how gorgeous that is and how pigmented that acrylic is. It's gonna get a little bit darker on all the other fingers. I just wasn't sure how much pink I wanted, and then it ended up being, you know, quite pink. So all of the nails except for the ring finger is gonna get are gonna get the tulip glitter color on the tip. and it's a subtle and pretty look. You just get a hint of the shimmer. It gives you a hint of the pink without being overly pink. So to bring in those pink colors, I am going to be marbling some pink and clear on the ring finger using the Young Nails Core Clear and the Mia Secrets Guava. I think it's like a play on the word guava, but it's guava. It will be linked below. And yeah, I'm just doing a simple marble. There's no wrong way to do this. I'm placing one larger bead of clear because I want it to be mostly clear with hints of pink, and then a little bit of the guava, and then I'm just swirling it around the nail as I see fit. And to tie it in with the rest of the set, I am now adding little pieces of the tulip glitter across and around, just swirling it throughout the marbled nail. I'm not really following any specific pattern, although I find whenever I do this, the swirls always kind of look similar, but you know, I don't think it's a pattern. Maybe it's like internalized, but I'm just adding some of the tulip glitter on this marble nail, and then I'm actually going to go in and add some rose gold foil as well, just to add a little bit of interest. And it's so pretty. That's what they're looking like. This set just came out really feminine and soft and pretty. And now I'm actually not capping with the Young Nails Core Clear. I am capping with the Red Acrylics Crystal Clear, which I love because it is a really clear acrylic. However, it is a very different consistency. It's more like sugar. It's not necessarily a fine milled, very, very fine, like soft, satiny kind of powder. It is like a sugar, and the minute the monomer touches it, it is melting and running. So it's a learning curve. It's definitely different than what I'm used to, but I love the effect that you get from it. this is what I'm looking like after filing. I went in with the 80 grit, you can see it on the table, the 80 grit 8080 hand file, and I just refined the shape. I was going for basically a square on these medium length nails, nothing crazy, just refining the shape. And now I'm going in with my 5-in-1 carbide fine bit to clean up the cuticles and to smooth out the surface of the nail. And so after going in with that 5-in-1, I saw that I had flooded my cuticles a little bit and wanted these nails to be really clean in the cuticle area. So I'm going in with a needle diamond bit, and this is safe to use on the natural nail plate. I use this bit sometimes when prepping clients who have thicker cuticles. Like I am someone who has a lot of cuticle growth, like really fast and extremely thick cuticle growth. So this is a bit that I use for that. So I just thought it would be nice to kind of clean up that cuticle area, to seal it in, to make sure that, or just to lessen the possibility for lifting earlier than normal. And then I'm buffing as normal. I'm gonna go in with my second buffer after, and then wash, clean with swipe and a lint-free wipe, and then I'll be ready to top coat. And to wrap these nails up, I'm going in with a simple glossy top coat. Part of me was considering going matte, but I just knew that the gloss would bring out the sparkle and the marble. So I'm going in with the Two Guys Gloss No Wipe top coat, and I'm going to cure for a full 60 seconds. And this set is pretty much done. I was really glad to get this done. My nails, I got tired of that nude and snakeskin, and wanted something a little bit shorter but simple and pretty. And this is exactly, what that was for me. I don't see myself wearing it too long though, because I'm not a big pink fan, but it came out pretty good. Hopefully you like this video. If you do, like, subscribe if you want more from me, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.